Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Strive to Survive. So in this episode, it's starting to get a little bit dark, but I'm gathering resources because we're going to work on what I hope is going to be a cool little project. And I'm going to need a lot of clay because I want to use bricks actually. So just to kind of vary things up a little bit. So I've been going around and gathering up all the clay from the rivers, and this kind of serves two purposes. One, we're going to get a bunch of clay. Two, we kind of get to see some of the area that we haven't explored yet. And we're actually, well, I wish I had my map right now. I don't. But we're on the, well, our base is back that way. Our main base, anyways. If I can get out of here. Sounds like there's a cave down there, but we're going to keep going. Yeah, so I'm kind of sticking along the rivers a little bit and kind of venturing off. And you can see we're still in that giant spruce forest. But we're heading, well, the compass is pointing directly away from our base right now. So, and it looks like we're on the edge of kind of a desert. Do we have a bed? We don't, so it looks like we'll be doing some fighting. Unless I could find some sheep real quick. Passed a bunch on the way over here, and I thought I had a bed, but I don't. So, well, looks like some fighting's in order. And, watch out, cows. You'll get mistaken for zombies. Yeah, so this sword is pretty good. We're going to head over into this desert, actually. It has Smite 3, Knockback 2, or something like that. It's fantastic against creepers. So, got pretty lucky when I crafted this one. And we'll start throwing up some torches. Not so much because we need to find our way back, but it is dark out, so. And apparently this is where all the creepers hang out. And there's something over there that looks like something of ours, so maybe we have been over here before. But just in case, I'm gonna grab some cactus because I don't recall us having any cactus back at the base. So gather a bit of this up, and that's probably way more than we need. And check on our inventory because I've got a lot of clay here, so that's actually pretty cool. Little, well, I don't want to call it a structure because it's not, but that sand mountain over there, that's pretty cool. And take out this skeleton real quick, and we'll just keep moving. Kind of want to see what exactly that is. Yikes. Drop some light over here so we can see what's going on. Skeletons. They're so annoying. Hide behind our cactus. Yikes. Things are getting pretty extreme here. Yikes, that's a witch. Okay, we're gonna keep away from that and take a little bit of a snack break. Because I don't want to end up losing all this stuff. That guy actually died from getting from landing on that cactus. Alright, get him. And there's a ton of experience around here, but I just don't want to risk it, really. I'm just going to be pretty cautious. The other thing that I'm kind of looking for is horses. And I don't know if I just ducked out of the way of that, or that guy was just a really bad shot. Whoa, in the air. This guy's definitely no bad shot. You can see him taking very little damage from these guys' arrows, and I think it's because most of my armor has projectile protection on it. So, yeah, what was over here that we found? Yeah, we're taking shots from behind, too. Because we've obviously been here before. I'm just wondering what exactly was over here. This might be the way back to that village, if I'm not mistaken. Because there is another tower right there, and maybe that's what I should do, is follow these and see exactly where they lead. Got some Endermen over here, and maybe we'll try attacking them. I haven't tried attacking them with this sword yet, but it seems to do a pretty decent job. Get out of here, spider. And what can we drop? That zombie flesh in exchange for that ender pearl, which is way more valuable. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to do, guys. I think I'm going to follow, well, at least try. That's a pretty cool effect over there. At least try to follow these towers and see if we don't run into something interesting. I have a feeling that the village is just over there. But maybe we'll find a temple or something. I don't know. And yeah, I see you. Yeah, we need to get away from them for sure, because we don't have very much health left. So, kind of regen a little bit and grab some more experience and keep heading that way. This is kind of turning into an episode more about fighting than anything else, but at least we grabbed some cactus, and I don't think there is any back at the base. If there is, it's nowhere that I knew of. And let's see if we can't find another tower over here. Yep, there is another tower off in the distance, so let's keep heading that way. No creepers. Bad creepers. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for that one, zombie. Trying to push me into those creepers. It's not very nice. You just wait your turn like the rest of them. Alright, so that is a witch, which we're going to try to avoid. And she seems like she's going to come over here, so we'll just handle it. And there's another Enderman over there. Ooh. Thanks, zombie. You're not welcome. Yeah, creepers down there, so we're not going to venture down in that hole. But you can see the sun's starting to come up, so it looks like our night fighting's pretty much over. And we're still pretty good on resources here. Yeah, the other thing that I'm kind of looking for is horses. But so far, no luck. We also haven't really found any dungeons. We found that one mine shaft that did have some nice a saddle in it, so we could, in theory, still get a horse even without finding an actual dungeon, but so far, nothing. And let's see. What is that in the distance? Okay, so there's horse pens over here? Maybe? If there's... is this from Season 1 too? That maybe somebody else knows. I feel like this is from Season 1. Like, we ran across these horses in season 1. And this is where we got our horse from in season 1. That's kind of what this is feeling like to me. But I'm not going to really argue with it because at least we found some. So this may make things... yeah, I don't think I've ever been over here, to be honest. But I do remember building something like this in season 1. So that's probably what we're looking at. Yeah, but like I said, I'm not going to argue. At least we found some. So, but I guess the mystery of this crazy map continues. I really do not understand how this craziness happened. I completely blew away the game files before starting this. Like, I deleted the season 1 files completely. Whoa, almost fell in that hole. And somehow all this stuff from season 1's still here, so can't explain it, but that's just how we're gonna roll, I guess. Now, of course, same as in season 1, I have forgotten to bring any leads with me, which wouldn't be a problem if we had some string and some, you know, what am I trying to say here? String and the sticky goo that you get from the slimes. There you go, slimes. There's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, I didn't bring any with me, so I guess what we'll do is we'll head back, and we've got our compass to guide us. I'm going to head back this way through the desert. If I find a temple or something, I'll start recording again. But other than that, I'm just going to head back. I'm going to drop off some of our other supplies here, and then we'll come back and grab a horse. But I'm not going to make you guys watch all that, because it's probably just going to be a bunch of me running and eating meat. So, alright, I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. See you soon. Alright guys, so I was on my way back, and there's the desert that way. Our place is somewhere over there. And I ran across this, which used to only spawn in swamps, but you guessed it, it's a witch hut. And we're in the middle of the spruce forest, so I'm going to go in there and loot it. But I figured just in case... yeah, there's no witches in here right now. And can we even carry this? I mean, a cauldron's actually... well, it's more valuable than that piece of stone anyways, so... let's grab that. And nothing else of real value is here, so we'll just keep moving. I guess what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start turning all this clay into bricks. So to do that, we could just throw it in this super furnace and get them all done real quick, but then we wouldn't get any experience from them. And to be honest, that seems like a waste to me. I know I do that with netherrack all the time and the food, which would also give experience, but we just have so much clay. It just seems like we'd be wasting a ton of experience. So I'm actually going to go down here and put it into our furnaces here. Put a stack in each. And I don't think we actually have a lava bucket anymore. Something's cooking all that. Let's check. Yeah, we don't have a lava bucket, so that's something we need to work on. But in the meantime, let's just grab some coal and kind of divvy it up amongst these furnaces. Get some in there. Put not one piece, that doesn't seem like it's going to be enough. There we go. 15 pieces in there. And we're going to have to put some in there, so let's grab about half of those and shove them in there. Okay, so that should be a good start. And we'll drop off our ender pearl. I think we'll worry about the cacti in a later episode, because we did pick up a bunch, but I'd rather go back and get those horses this episode. So yeah, and we didn't have cactus up to this point, so maybe we'll drop it in here so I remember to actually use them. And good thing I stopped here, because we need our string, some slime balls, and our saddle for what we're going to do. So to make the lead, you just arrange, that's not how you say that word. If you put your string like that, put a slime ball in the middle, you'll get 2 leads. We're going to make 4 leads, just in case we lose some. We probably won't, but just in case. So, alright guys, let me clean up my inventory a little bit more and we'll head on out. See you in a bit. Alright guys, so we're back. And as you can see, we are on the right course to kind of intersect with those horses. Our house is directly back that way. Well, it's a little bit actually over this way. This leads to the spawn point right over that way. So we're heading the exact opposite direction because that's where we found that desert and those mystical posts from season 1, I guess is the best way to put them. And you can see there's a lot of these massive spruce trees here, which are great for getting wood. And if we needed a bunch of wood, which right now we really don't, if we needed a bunch, this would definitely be the place to come to get it. And I see a nice little kind of easy to use path. That's pretty convenient. So we'll go over this way still and just kind of, I used actually quite a bit of steak doing this run because as you can see I'm running the entire time and just jumping like a madman. So I used quite a bit of steak and had to stop and get some more, but we actually have plenty back at our house, so I'm not too worried about that. And I see this clay down here. That's actually what I'm heading towards, because even though we got a bunch of clay before, I don't think it's going to be enough to do our project. So, which I think at this point is going to have to be saved for another episode. But and I'm not going to reveal what it is just yet. So let me gather up all this, guys, and don't do what I just did and dig below you. That's not a very good thing to practice in Minecraft. Uh-oh, no more shovel. That means breaking this stuff's going to be a pain. And I think we got all of it. There we go, there's 2 more pieces here. So you can see it takes quite a bit more time when you're underwater to break these blocks than it would if we were standing on the shore, but you might actually even get less clay breaking it with your hand. So I'm going to build a crafting bench real quick, guys, and make myself another shovel, and then I'm going to keep going that way towards the horses, and I'll catch up with you when we're by the horses. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright guys, so we're back a little bit before I advertised, but here's where we actually came up the first time. You could tell because this is where I put the torches, and it actually looks pretty natural here. Kind of looks like this desert actually belongs, but if you take a look to the right, which we couldn't see because it was dark, you could see what's happened here. This is where the 1.2 world, or not 1.2, but the old Minecraft Season 1 world actually intersects with our new world. So on this side is the new world. On this side is what I can only assume is the Season 1 world. Somehow. Because there's our tower. And back this way was all regenerated. And it looks like maybe if we ran down far enough over here, that it almost looks like it just regenerated this giant chunk over here, and all this and that way would have been the Season 1 world somehow, which I can't, like I said, I can't explain it. But hey, there's some above ground lava that we can use to fill our lava bucket, so let's grab that. And it's kind of nice that we didn't do too much exploring in Season 1. Only because a lot of this is still new to us. So, just gonna head over this way. So we know the horses are over that way, and I just want to make sure that there's not anything cool that we're missing this way. Oh, like a massive ravine. Just kind of, okay. Well, we'll put a torch there. That's something we'll have to investigate later. So, yeah, I'm really looking for a desert temple, but we're running into some pretty cool stuff out here. Just unfortunately, we got to pick and choose kind of what we're gonna do this episode. So, yeah, this episode's gonna be about the horses. So, all right, we know that they're right over there, guys. So I'll catch up with you once I've gotten there. See you in a bit. Alright guys, so we're back at the horses, and I've taken some time to go get some wool. There's some sheep like right over there. So I've taken the time to get some wool because I have a feeling it's going to become night soon. And I'm going to take and use some of our remaining wood. I think there might be a crafting bench already over there, but whatever. I'm going to make a bed because when we're bringing this horse back, and I think we can only do one. We could try two, but I don't want to get stuck. What I'm going to try to do is tame one of them and then try to leash another one. Now, to tame, you have to have an empty hand, so let's go ahead and put our bed down. And are you already tame? You are not. So he's going to kick us off a bunch of times. Luckily he's already tied up though, so he's not going anywhere. And eventually, we could have made this a little bit easier if we had some sugar cubes or something. Eventually, like he just did, he'll show us that love symbol. And we'll put a little saddle on him. So he is our horse now. So let me dismount by holding left shift. And we're going to rest real quick. And what I'm going to try to do is bring back one of each color, and I'm going to try to make as few trips as possible. So let me grab this bed and take it out of our inventory. We'll get a lead here. Sure, we'll go with the brown one. Now, I don't know if this is going to necessarily work, and I just have a feeling that it's not. And are we? Oh, we're stuck. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's. Well, so far, so good. I don't know if this will work the whole way back or not, but I'm gonna try it. So, I guess I will catch up with you guys if anything cool happens, or once we're back at the base, which is gonna be quite a journey. So. Yeah, catch up with you soon. Alright guys, so we're back at the base, and we've successfully tied up our two horses here. Right now they're at the pig pen. It's not the most ideal place for them. That's a scary creeper. We're going to sleep the night away because I don't want to use these horses that we just spent all that time getting. But it's not the most ideal place for them. I'd like to put them in a nice little shelter of some sort, but right now we don't have that, so we're going to have to make do with what we do have, which is our pig pen. And I think what I'll do is build them a little stable somewhere, and that's honestly why I was getting all that clay, is to try to build them like a brick stable. So we're gonna maybe put it out there or something, somewhere over here. I'm not sure yet, but that'll be something that we handle in a future episode, as well as breeding these horses. So that should be pretty interesting. Hi guys. We also have to find another saddle and some horse armor, because we can only, well, I mean, we can tame as many as we want. We can only ride the one with the saddle, which we just have to take off and put on another one, which is a little bit lame. So maybe we'll go with this little horse stable somewhere. Maybe I'll fill this in and do something over here. I don't know yet. Maybe I'll do some of that off camera, but yeah, that's the plan, guys. So we got these horses. If you're playing along in this world, you probably don't have that same biome generated, and I don't know what to tell you about that, because like I said, it did look like it was from season 1. But horses aren't too hard to find. You can find them in any plains biome, almost. They're pretty, I don't want to say common, because they're not, but when you find one, you'll probably find a lot, like we did. So, and as long as you get 2 different colored horses, you can actually breed them. Well, you could breed them if they're the same color too, but you just get a lot of better combinations if you get 2 different colors. So, and we'll go over breeding in one of the future episodes. We'll need some golden carrots to do that, so that's something we can cover then. But yeah, that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.